everyone, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video today. I'm getting ready to go to work, so I figured why not film it. The lighting isn't going to be amazing. It's like really stormy outside right now, so I'm kind of relying on my little ring light and then just whatever natural light I can get and then light in the background. So I'm sorry if the lighting isn't awesome, but I thought that I'd show you guys, again, how I'm getting ready for work since last time you guys seemed to really enjoy it. And I don't have as much to talk about, so a lot of this is mainly going to just be me doing my makeup, but I will update you guys on a few things. So I'm just going to start here by applying some of my Urban Decay B6 Complexion Prep Spray because I washed my face earlier this morning. It is currently like 3 o'clock. I'm doing a closing shift, so I don't go until later. And I don't know, like I find that this absorbs oil really well. And you know when you like wash your face in the morning, then you do your makeup later at night? Sometimes I find the makeup just doesn't go on as smoothly over the top of like oily skin, so I like to just apply a little bit of this. It also just feels so freaking refreshing on the skin. I really love this stuff. I kind of go in and out of phases of it a lot, but yeah, I do like it. So anyway, there we are. I did get a haircut. Don't know if you guys can really tell. I didn't really take off that much, but I got rid of the asymmetrical thing because I just wasn't feeling it anymore. And I'm kind of wanting to grow my hair back out. I don't think I'll have it ever as long as like I used to have it. Maybe I will at some point. But I'm wanting just to grow it out to like around here. Just kind of keep it like Alexa Chung length because I like that. It's easy to manage that way. But I just want to get rid of the asymmetrical thing and just kind of get it all even. It's really layered up right now, so it feels awesome. But anyway, so yeah, that's new. I've been like really neglecting doing my self tanning recently. I still have a pretty good amount of color on me. It's funny because in my review I had somebody mention that like I look really pale and I'm doing a review on a self tanner, but like the way that my lighting situation is set up is that I use completely natural daylight and it really washes you out when you're right back. Like this window that I'm by, I'm not lying, it is gigantic. So when you're right by this huge window and you're filming a video, I do show up very pale on camera. But when I'm looking into my mirror, I mean, I am so much darker than I used to be, and even now I'm about like, I would say 2 or 3 shades darker than my natural skin tone. So I'm going to be using the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Alaska. But anyway, I get comments on that every once in a while when I talk about being, you know, tan and stuff. They're like, you're not tan. For me, I'm quite dark, and you have to remember that lighting definitely washes me out. Which, speaking of, I am really excited to be moving into our new apartment. I told you guys kind of the situation in my last Ulta Get Ready, so I'm not gonna like talk about it again, but we're gonna be moving into our new place here in just a couple of days, and I'm gonna have my own makeup room there. So I am so excited. I'm really just looking forward to the quality of my videos getting better, and I don't know. It's just gonna be really fun, I think, and I'll have like a pretty background finally, and like I said, like lighting and everything. I'm actually gonna invest in some studio lights, and everything is just gonna get a lot more professional. Of course, I'll still keep kind of my laid back attitude. That was really lame, but just the quality of my videos is gonna improve. So I'm really looking forward to that. Around that time of the month right now. Oops, as I wiggle my camera. It's around that time of the month, so my skin is just like, it's hating me. And it's weird because I really haven't had a bad like hormonal breakout issue in a really long time, but for some reason this month it's just kind of kicked my butt. I have a nice little zit over here, which thankfully isn't really showing up, but it's very painful when I touch it. So anyway, okay, let's move on to doing my eyes before I finish up the face. So I think that for today I'm not going to be using any tape. Usually I like to get a really sharp, that's kind of like one of my signature things is like a sharp outer corner, but I think today I might try to keep it hazy. I am going to apply a white base because I'm going to do something colorful. This is just a white shadow stick from Jordana. But anyway, as I was saying, with moving soon and stuff, I was able to find this really cool desk on Craigslist, local Craigslist, and I'm really excited. Because right now I'm doing everything, like doing my makeup, doing my filming, everything off of my little current makeup setup, my little makeup storage unit, which if you guys saw my makeup collection I posted last year, I'm not going to link to it and I'm not going to recommend you go see it because it's old and the video quality is terrible and I'm sure it's just really embarrassing. I will be doing an updated makeup collection here soon and like a makeup room tour, but Anyway, I'm doing it all off of that setup. And if you see that setup, it's like, ugh, I have no room to do anything. I mean, I am constantly putting stuff over here on my boyfriend's desk and stuff because there's just no room for me to do anything. So I finally got a desk so that I can film and then I can do my makeup and I have lots of room. And I'm so stoked for it. Like, can't even begin to describe how excited I am for just a stupid desk. Alrighty, I'm just going to toss on a blending shade real quick. I'm going to use Naked. But yeah, I've been looking forward to having like my own little makeup space and everything for so long now, and it's just been waiting on, you know, signing the lease, and but I am just so excited. I'm really excited too to film a kind of collection video and just a tour video. And I haven't really decided if I'm wanting to do like an actual apartment tour yet. I do a lot of freelancing and stuff where I am, and I kind of use YouTube as sort of like a selling point for me, honestly, because people, you know, can go watch, you know, my videos here and sort of see more of my personality and see what I do live. And I don't know how comfortable I feel with people knowing the city that I live in, as well as like the entire layout of where I live. That kind of seems a little bit sketchy. So I think I might just stick to doing just a makeup room tour because I feel like that's what everybody's going to be most interested in. And of course, I want to continue like my cooking series. As I talked about in my last Get Ready With Me, Bryce and I, we are going to be vlogging soon. Once we move into our new place, we're going to start that. So that is super exciting. There's just so many things to look forward to with moving into our own place here soon. Or I guess, well, we live in our own place right now. I mean, like the place that we're actually going to be in for a couple of years. Alrighty, I kind of want to do, I want to do some purple. There we go. Do you ever have that problem where like you have in mind a color, but you're like, do I have that exact color that I'm thinking of? I think I'm actually going to break into my Coastal Scents palette a little bit because I haven't used this thing in forever. And it has the exact shade that I'm kind of thinking of. This is just the original palette. There's this purple that's right, let me see here, right here. That purple right there. That's sort of the color that I'm going for. I would lift it up more, but if you have these palettes, you know, one of the main issues is that the pans are constantly like losing their hold to the actual little insert here. So they're constantly falling out and you have to like re-glue them back in. And I haven't done that with a lot of the shades. So anyway, just taking this purple. I haven't used this palette in so long, and I know that these colors aren't like the greatest in quality, but they work. So I'm going to take this and just slap it through the crease. That is very pigmented. It's actually really pretty. My main goal here is just to not look like a clown, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I just went straight for purple, so we'll see. I really am surprised by the quality of this eyeshadow, actually. Like, I haven't used these palettes in so long because they're what I kind of started out with. But this color is like, it's just blending so nicely, and it's actually looking really flattering. Okay, I kind of feel like going into some orange. And really liking sunset, kind of tropical inspired looks recently. I've seen a lot of them on like Instagram and Tumblr and stuff, so I've just been really inspired to use like very kind of tropical colors. So I think I'm going to blend some orange right above this, kind of like into this. And I think I'm just going to stick with the same Coastal Scents palette because like I said, I haven't used this in forever, so why not be consistent? I think I'm going to go into this, if I can show it, this orange shade right here, the one that looks most used. This eyeshadow seems a bit powdery, but I bet it's still really pretty. I wish that the lighting was better because I feel like everything just looks really dark. I apologize. Right. Let's blend this out a bit without getting it too muddy, hopefully. It's the goal, at least. Started with that transition shade, but honestly, this orange has kind of become my transition color, which is okay. Now it is pouring outside. For my lid, I just kind of want to keep it neutral. We got a lot of colors going on in the crease, and I'll probably do some colorful eyeshadow on my lower lash line. So I'm just going to go into this Bare Minerals palette. This is called the Star Treatment. I've been really liking this palette recently, and I'm going to take this shade here. It's showing up white on camera. It's called Carte Blanche. I think that's how you pronounce it. But it actually, in real life, is sort of like a icy gold shade. So it kind of has a little bit of color to it, but it's not going to be like bam in your face. It's going to show up very just kind of like pale and shimmery on the lid. We've been getting like thunderstorms every single night, and I hate it. I just, I can't stand it. Hopefully by the time I go to work, it stops raining so that I don't have makeup running down my face. Ugh, I just love this color so much. It's probably picking up, like I said on camera, very boring and probably just looks like nothing, but in real life it is so gorgeous. I just love the Bare Minerals Ready eyeshadows. They are just so phenomenal in pigmentation and blendability and longevity and just everything you want in eyeshadow. They're just such a fabulous formulation. I almost sometimes prefer them over Urban Decay. They just are sometimes so much more flattering than Urban Decay eyeshadows. Sometimes the finishes on Urban Decay can just be so kind of off. And I have yet to get an eyeshadow from Bare Minerals where I'm like, oh my gosh, that shade is not pigmented or it's not smooth and it's not everything I hoped it would be. Like every single time I use a Bare Minerals Ready eyeshadow, the formulation is just always like buttery and smooth. I don't know, they're kind of becoming my favorites if you can't tell. Okay, I'm really liking the way that's looking. I'm going to intensify my outer corner though a little bit more with the Kat Von D Ladybird palette. I'm going to go into this purple here. It's not as like a bright kind of pinky purple. It's more of like a brownie purple. So I think it's going to work well just to add a little bit more definition. That's looking pretty. I wish it was like better lighting so you guys could see this more because it actually looks pretty good, but I'm looking on camera and I'm like, that looks really weird. But I am liking it. Okay, we should finish up on the face now. Well, actually I might line my eyes. I've been really enjoying my liquid liner from Physicians Formula, so I'm just going to line my eyes real fast. I actually might just go into my mirror for this. You guys don't need to see this. This eyeliner is seriously just like the bomb. It makes it so easy to do like anything you want with it. Alright, I'm just going to apply some mascara. I'm using the Mally Volumizing Mascara. Oh, I have been loving this stuff recently. It almost gives me the appearance of like fake eyelashes. Like, it is seriously one of my new favorite mascaras. I can understand why people love it so much. It has the perfect brush to it. It's just a traditional brush, but the spirals that go around the wand are nicely spaced apart. They aren't too far, where it's like it does nothing for your lashes, but they're not too close where it clumps. It is the perfect mascara formulation. Oh my gosh, it is just like pouring outside. While that dries for just a second, I'm going to apply my Smashbox Under Eye Hydrating Primer. You guys know that I love this stuff. Seriously think this is just such an underrated product. It's so great. I use it every single day without fail. I'm like, I've had this tube forever and I'm just about halfway through it. And I've seriously, like when I say forever, I mean a year, but that's a really good amount of time. It's kind of pricey for something for you just, you know, your under eyes, but if you can have it for a year and only get halfway through it, and like I said, I use it every single day, I think that's actually a really good deal. I'm going with the second layer of this mascara. Like, bam. Seriously, how sick are those eyelashes? Okay, there's like some shit going down right now. There are sirens everywhere. It's so weird too because where I live now, the sirens seriously sound like crying children. Like, it just sounds like somebody whining. It is so funny. Okay, so I know I have some mascara on my eyelids and some stuff I need to clean up, but I'll do that here in a little bit. I'm now going to go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm just going to set this with a little bit of MAC MSF Natural. And this e.l.f. blush brush is amazing for this. Like, honestly, that fits so perfectly right there. And then I think for the rest of my face, I should just zoom you guys out. I think for the rest of my face, just to add a little bit more coverage, I'm going to take my Sephora. I haven't used this in so long. It's the Micro Smooth Powder. Totally even forgot the name. I can only really use this in the summer when I'm really nice and tan, so I don't use it very often. I'm really excited because it's been forever since I've been able to pull this baby out. But the NARS Tin Moisturizer, it gives me good coverage, but it's a tin moisturizer. It's not going to be anything incredible, but this definitely really beefs up the coverage of whatever you have underneath it. So I'll take a little bit of this on my complexion brush from e.l.f. I'm like so not looking forward to having to move again. It's not even funny. Like, I just moved into this place and I'm having to move again, move all my makeup again, move everything again. At least this time it's going to be like in the same city, so it's not like I'm moving across, you know, I'm not moving hours to get to a new place. I'm moving like seriously 5 minutes. So that'll be nice, but still the idea of moving just makes me want to throw up. So I'm going to take some of that same Jordana pencil and just run this on my lower lash line. Just a little bit. You can see here, not much. I've been having this problem lately with any eyeshadow I put on my lower lash line, just like disappearing. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting oilier with the summer. Seems like it just disappears within a couple of hours. I'm not liking it. So I've been like super conscious about priming down there. And then I'm just gonna kind of repeat some of the same steps I took up here, but down here I think. I'm gonna take this same purple shade and just buff that down here. I'm kind of gonna leave like this, or try to leave like this inner half open. Now I just have some of that same orange we used earlier on that brush, and this is what I'm going to put here. There we are. Let's apply some black liner to our waterline. Or, do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. Alright, then to blend that in, I kind of wanted to like remain eye contact with you guys, but I adjusted the angle so you could see my lower lash line. I'm just going to be taking that same dark purple here from the Ladybird palette. Hopefully I'm in frame. Am I? A little bit. Alright. Then very finally I'm just going to pop on some mascara to my lower lash line. Or my lower lashes, I should say. Finally the sun is also going out, so you guys will see this a lot better. Alright guys, we are going to highlight underneath our brow bone now. I'm using this Physicians Formula Quad here, the Canyon Classics one. This is like my favorite highlighting shade of life. I love it so much. So now I'm just going to take some of that same lid shade that we used earlier. I'm also going to pop a bit of this in my inner corner because it looks really pretty right there. Right on. Okay, so let's bronze up the face now. So glad the sun is out because I was thinking I was going to have to delete this video because you guys weren't actually going to be able to see any colors. That's my song. I'm going to use my Revlon bronzer, and this camera's tilted. That's bugging me. That might be a little bit better. Can't tell. Okay. Alrighty, and then for blush, I think I probably want to stick with something kind of peachy. We'll just go with Tarte Captivating. If it'll focus, there we go. Can't really go wrong with this color, and I think it'll look nice. Alright, and then for highlighter, I'm going to be applying Hard Candy Tiki Beach, because this has got like a really nice kind of golden tone to it that I think is going to be really flattering. Alright, now we will finish off with some eyebrows. Really need to clean my brushes so badly. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to update you guys on. You guys know about our cat. You guys know about us moving. Vlog channel. Bryce and I have our anniversary coming up, but I don't really feel like anybody probably cares. But anyway, there's something. Brows are done. You probably didn't see much of that. I'm guessing when I edit this, I'm probably going to cut a lot of it out. But I do have a brow routine video if you guys want to see. It's a little bit old, but it's still pretty true to what I still do. I still am using my dip brow and everything. So anyway, we are done. I would do the lips, but as usual, I'm going to eat dinner real fast before I leave for work. So I do not want to include that in this video because I just wouldn't make any sense. I'd have to put on a lip product to eat and then put it back on again. So why not just do it once? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I was kind of doubting it at first, but I like the way it came out. I think that the orange is kind of pretty. It's very subtle, so I think it's mostly kind of like a purpley eye, but that orange is really pretty. That bare mineral shade is just gorgeous. It looks so nice in the inner corner and really on the lid. It really catches the light nicely. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you like my new hair and everything. I am so excited. Hopefully my next video I film will be in a new location. I am hoping that that happens soon. But anyway, we are done. So thank you all again, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.